What's up, guys? We're gonna do a quick breakdown on GJ, a 144 pip potential catch, but I only end up catching half after I close the trade, and in the video I'll explain why. Let's get into it. I'll actually break down the trade that I took, right? So, and I did this on my last week analysis video. We'll go down to 4. Actually, no, we'll start the daily. Alright, so first off, I always kind of had a negative sentiment or mindset going into GJ since Corona. Since baby Rona, that's about 42 days, 42 days of just downtrend, and then you had, consolidation for a while. It's on a weekly time frame, and then you didn't really have a big uptick, or let's say here, until here. So, that being said, I'll get into the trade that I took in a second. I identified, I was just marking off the trend lines. Like I said in previous videos, I don't trade off of trend lines, but I do use it to help me identify where the market is going or where the market seems to be headed. So, for example, this right here, you can see all of this being highlighted, and the trend continued. I was trading around here. When it, actually you can see in order. I was trading around here when it rejected off of the zone. So, that being said, now that you have the overall market sentiment, if you notice, price has broken through resistance here, retested, and then continued to push back up, right? So, being that the overall market sentiment for years since 2017, since 2018 have been down for the past, what was a good example? Here. For the past 205 days, it's been on an overall uptrend. It's had its down days or down weeks. It's had its down weeks, but overall it's been on a steady uptrend since January, what I would consider, and you can even go back even earlier than that. Okay, so now we're breaking structure levels on the daily time frame. So then what I proceeded to do was go on the H4, and I noticed a pattern. Each time since it's been, moving up in an upwards direction, it'll have a fast spike down within, less than 2 or 3 days, like 100 to 200 pips, and then it would proceed to go back up to those same levels. So, I don't want to use any of these because that was prior to the structure. So here, I don't remember how many pips this was. This was 172 pips in about 4 days. Alright? And then it went right back up. Same thing, 160. This wasn't that much, but you can count it based off of structure, but I was not counting that off of structure, not for the first attempt. So we came on the second leg. So this is 1, this is 2, and we had a damn near 200 pip drop in about 3 days time. And I don't even remember what happened. I don't think anything happened, to be honest with you, other than the presidential inauguration or, presidential election stuff. Other than that, I don't remember anything significant happened to where it forecasted or, allowed for this to happen. So, that being said, I then went down to even lower time frames to start identifying even lower zones of support and resistance. Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention is the market, if you don't know this already, the market moves in M's and W's. Regardless of how you look at it, the market moves in M's and W's. Regardless. Hold on, excuse me. There we go. Here's the W formation. Right into a support zone. So we had one test here, broke through, retested here. So on this second leg, I was looking for it. Initially, I was looking for it to break through here. I was hoping it was gonna come down to this lower level, but it didn't end up doing that. And once I saw that it started to reject and had bullish candles off of here, I was like, all right, this could be a possible retrace. But I am aware. Let me look for an example here. So sometimes market makers will give you, possible indications that it is going to reverse. So if you notice, most traders would have entered here with these wicks just rejecting to the upside, and I absolutely would have entered here. I'm not gonna lie, I would have entered here as well, just to stop people out. So if you notice, it fakes and moves as if price is going back up to the upside to these higher highs, and it literally breaks the lowest low, stops everybody out, and then continues to move up. So, and then here's a W formation in itself, and then if you zoom out, another W formation right into support zone. It's just dependent upon if you held the trade or not. But back to this. I thought initially this trade would have been one of these potentially. So I was a little cautious and I entered super small. And then I went down on the 30-minute time frame, and the 30-minute time frame is actually where I saw my entry, which was literally right off the closest candle. I initially wanted to, I don't want to really move my stop loss, but I initially wanted to move my stop loss right here below the candle, but I knew that was kind of a small stop loss, especially for something that I planned on swing trading. I don't remember what it was. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna break down, I'm gonna do a separate video about my breakdown for the other trades that I had going. This was my initial trade. And me being who I am, wanting to take profits and not wanting to get fucked by the market. So I took profits, and I literally said to myself, I'm gonna regret getting out. As I saw it retrace, and then I saw the bullish candle back on the 30-minute, I was like, I'm probably gonna regret getting out. So I actually proceeded to enter re-entry, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not following my rule set, even though I did have some sort of a break and retest of the zone, which was right here. I didn't enter back in because I had already closed this one at a small loss, and I was just not gonna do it. I was breaking my rules. I should have just held the trade for all of that, and I just stayed out of it. But I mean, not little did I know, because I knew it was gonna go back up to previous highs. My stop losses were here, and my TP went back up to its initial target. So the first trade, if I held it, was 1 to 4. It was a 1 to 4 take profit, 35 pip stop loss, 143 pip take profit. And then the second trade was a 1 to 3, 16 pip stop loss with a 52 pip take profit. Actually, I can't take that off. I didn't take these trades. These are just trades that I was forecasting, and it literally ended up doing as I imagined it was going to do. I just didn't take the trade. I didn't feel confident enough in, it going down instantly as it did here. We were coming up into a resistance zone, and once I saw this wick on the 30-minute time frame, I started looking for my entries on the 15 and, stuck with the 30. And then I just forecasted a trade. I put that on there as if that was going to be my entry, and I just didn't take the trade. Same thing with this next one. I had a, excuse me, I had a forecast trade that, if it comes back down to break and retest levels around here, that I would enter this trade, which is actually why you see it look like this. And then my stop loss was actually down here. I don't know where it was moved. And then I was going to target, same higher highs, which would not have been hit yet. That would have been a 1 to 2.9. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comment section if you guys did enjoy the video and what I could improve on potentially. I'm going to insert some clips of the actual trade for verifiable proof. Hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next video. Peace out.
You can do both, actually. And then recession proof. Now, nothing's obviously recession proof, but it's just where are they going to move? The market falls apart and people are having to sell their houses or walk away from their houses. Do they move to a tree or a bush or a field or move into the ocean? They have to move somewhere.
Finally, okay? This has turned, right? So I'm not sure you guys know who Forex husband is. He's a streamer that plays Among Us. Blew up. I don't know much about him except that he never ships Twitch for this. Is it a bannable offense? I mean, according to Twitch, yes. Me personally, I don't know. I mean, it's not really, like, what terms of service is it actually breaking? Who knows? I don't even read the Twitch terms of service. I could be breaking the Twitch rules right now and not even knowing it. Fuck Twitch. But seeing a female streamer dunk on somebody's dead grandma doing a default Fortnite dance, not really that surprising. Alright, so I get a lot of comments telling me I'm an incel, that I radiate major incel energy, and that I've never talked to a woman in my life. So you know what? But today is the day I declare